say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81.
So, getting right into it, it was my freshman year at college. Straight out of high school, class of 2016. And before I came in, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on school. I really need to focus on school. I'm going to college. I need to focus on school. I'm not paying no boys no attention. I'm not gonna let no little upperclassman boy play me. None of that. I said all of that. And when saying all that, I had no idea what would behold 2 months later into my freshman year. So school started around August. I met this boy end of September, and I was like, I saw him on campus. I was like, who is this boy? What is his name? At this time, I only knew him as a nickname. So I was like, who is such yada yada? Who is such and such? Shoot, what's his real name? I want to call him by his real name because he gonna be mine, honey. He's gonna be to me mine. These little people out here can call you by that nickname, but I'm about to call you by your government name. That's what I was thinking. I'm about to call you by your government name, daddy. Okay. And then when I found out what his real name was, I was like, okay, I like that. I got a little ring to it. So after seeing him, I didn't see him. Like, I see him walking by on campus, walking by, whatever. But one night, me and my friends were just hanging out outside of campus, and I saw him walking up. I was like, ugh. Oh, there he goes.
There goes my baby.
That song was going through my head. All my friends knew I liked him. And so my homegirl Rose, she called him over there just to have a friendly conversation or whatever. And just so I can, just be around him, get the confidence just to be like, hey, I'm Imani. Hi, I'm Imani. But that never came. That right there. It never came. I never introduced myself. He introduced himself to me. I guess because my homegirl was just like, my homegirl like you. She like you, bro. She trying to get at you, bro. She trying to get at you. And so he introduced himself. He said, hey. He said, what's the hey? He said, hey. He said, no, he didn't say hey. He said, hey, how you doing? I said, hey, I'm good. How you? He's like, good. He said, I'm such and such. I was like, oh, I'm Imani. And he was like, nice to meet you. And kissed me on my hand. I was like, wow. Yes. No, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet me. No, it's nice to meet you, boo-boo. And after that, I was like, I was mesmerized, I guess. You could say that. I was hooked. I was mesmerized with that because ain't no boy ever kissed my hand, introducing himself to me. So I was like, wow, okay, he might really be feeling me, He kissed my hand. I hope anybody just don't be walking up to females and kissing their hand because that's nasty. But, I'm a clean, so I ain't caring. But after he kissed my hand, I was like, oh my God, this boy like me. And so after that, we had just been flirting. So after that moment, from that moment on, we had just been flirting hard. And when I say hard, we had been flirting hard after that moment. And then one day when we was flirting, he was like, when you gonna let me get that? I said, get what? And then he was like, get that. I was like, never, boy, bye. Because he wasn't he wasn't gonna get this. And then I was always taught to listen to what guys say the first time. I always taught that, but I ignored that. That moment right there didn't click to me soon. late until way later after what he said. That didn't resonate in my head till way after later. So after that, I guess he started putting forth so much more effort to get to know me. You know, as they would say. He was putting forth so much effort, you know, calling me beautiful. Everything girls are like love to hear. You know, some guys can just know what to, some guys just know what to say. And he knew what to say. I give him credit. He knew what to say. And so after that, you know, things started getting a little serious, and right now we're like into October. And, you know, it's starting to get serious. I've been texting him for a good little minute, and we had just started really kicking it and shit. I was vibing, you know, we would be going out, chilling and stuff. Just chilling, you know, nothing major. I thought it was major then, but it was nothing. It was really nothing major, but I thought it was at that time. And, you know, when it started getting serious, you know, we kissed for the first time. I was like, oh my goodness, our first kiss, you know, he's not gonna play me, you know, he really likes me. You know, all the stuff that a young-hearted young lady thinks, you know, a young-hearted young lady thinks. And so after that, I noticed that he had a lot of female friends, you know, a lot of female friends. I was like, okay, why you got all these females around you, nigga? Why you got all these females around you? And so I asked him that one day. He was like, you know, they just friends. And I let it go because he been here longer than me, so I guess he acquainted more friends. And so, yeah. Waste of my time. I'm just over here thinking like, wow, waste of my time. So it's September. September, October, November, December. So we have been talking at that point 4 months. We have been talking to each other for about 4 months. And, you know, I thought at the time, you know, things were a little bit sweet, but some things were sometimes a little bit sour. But it was like, whatever. I like this boy. It's whatever. And you know, I was really infatuated with him. So in December, Christmas break came. And I thought, you know, for Christmas break, we was definitely going to be in touch. Because, you know, we was going to really miss each other or whatever. We was going to, like, really miss each other. And we couldn't, you know, stand to be on the phone with each other. Like, we had to talk to each other all the time, you know, for Christmas break. Since we were going to be away from each other, you know. You know? No, it was nothing like that. Christmas break comes. First day of Christmas break. I call to say, you know, hey, I miss you. No call back. I call. No, I didn't call. I text. I was like, hey, what's up? No text back. I was like, okay. So after that, I didn't text him or call him for a couple of days. Then he'll text me and be like, you know, hey babe, I'm sorry, you know, I'm working or whatever. Yada yada yada. So my ass is just like, okay, whatever, you know, it's cool. I understand. No, good damn well in my head I'm thinking like, this nigga, he ain't talks to me. He gonna come up with this bullshit ass excuse talking about he be busy, he be working. You ain't bought me nothing, so what you working on? Basically, that's really what was going through my head. You ain't working. You must not be working hard enough because you don't know. You ain't working because you ain't bought me nothing, basically. And so after Christmas break comes January, y'all. January, whole new year, and things start getting a little fuckboyish, as you know, as you would say. They're starting to get a little more fuckboyish, a little more iffy, a little more, you know, whatever. And so in January, we had constantly been off and on because he just kept doing stupid stuff, and you know, he just wasn't being what he was in the beginning. You know, I was like, that's kind That's kind of funny. I mean, that's fucked up, but you know, whatever. So I stopped talking to him a little less. We stopped talking to each other a little less, and then but then we started talking to each other a little more. And then I was like, I was really getting tired. I was like, man, what the fuck? This fine ass nigga here wanna talk to me, and I'm wasting my time with him. But still a freshman. Still have hope for these hoes. Still have hope for these niggas. Oh, maybe, you know, he said he's really going through some things now, you know. He's on some another level stuff that I wouldn't understand as a freshman until I'm a sophomore type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And through that time, you know, I was trying to be really understanding because he was supposed to be going through some things that, you know, I guess I really just didn't understand. But a funny fact was that I mentioned it to someone, and the guy was like, nah, I don't mind, you know, nah, that nigga lying to you. I was like, what? What? He ain't lying to me. He would never lie to me. No, he ain't gonna lie to me. I don't want to hear it out. I just kept asking. I was like, are you sure? You sure? I had to say his whole name. I said his classification. I said what he looked like, describe him, send Instagram, all that. I was like, they was like, yeah, he ain't like, that's him. Nah, he ain't doing what he saying he been doing. I was like, oh, wow. Wow, okay. So then I confronted him about it. We just, you know, chilling, laying in bed, cuddled up, you know, boo, 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 boo. And then I hear him with, so, you ain't doing that, you ain't doing what you said you been doing this whole time, so what you been doing? He was like, what? I was like, you heard me. Now laying in bed now, I said, you heard me. So what you been doing? And then he was like, yeah, no, I ain't doing it. All of a sudden, he's not doing that anymore. He's not doing that anymore. So, you know, all of a sudden, I said, oh, really, where? So, when this happened? He said, you know, like 2 days ago. I was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, He's like, where you hear that from? I said, oh, I talked to such and such, which was the direct person who I really needed to ask, who really knew what was up with the situation. And he was like, oh, I guess he was like, you know, y'all, this man's a compulsive liar and a good one. He was a good compulsive liar and a good one at that. In my head, I knew he was bullshitting me, but nothing, Imani. No, I knew he was bullshitting me. I just let that shit keep going. So after that, shit started getting really iffy, y'all. Like, really iffy. So he been hitting me up after that moment, and I called his phone one night, and a female answered the phone. Yes, y'all, a whole female answered the phone. And when I said, can I speak to such and such? And she was like, you got the wrong number. Looking at the damn phone again. I know this says such and such. I know this says name right here. I was like, oh, okay. Hang up. I was like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. That's what I'm thinking. I said, maybe I'm tripping over here. And I call again. I said, hello? Girl answered the phone again. I said, can I speak to such and such? She gonna tell me I have the wrong number again, but yet hang up in my face. Y'all, that is the most disrespectful thing, mid-sentence, disrespectful thing I have. At that moment, that was the most disrespectful thing I've ever felt. At that moment, I was fed up. When I say fed up, I mean fed up. Because when a woman's fed up, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I was like so heated after that. I called my homegirls. I said, yeah, y'all, a female answered his phone. Let's go get that. Let's go get in the ass. Let's go. Like, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of his bullshit. I'm about to go in. And they was like, you sure you want to do that? You don't want to get in no trouble. I said, shit, what I got to lose? I got whole scholarships. I got a whole education to lose. I'm over here like, what I got to lose? And I was like, all right, shoot, if you like my homegirl, she was like, shoot, if you ride it, I'm riding. I'm like, shoot, I'm ready. I'm down for anything. Let's get it. And then as we're waiting downstairs for our other friend to get ready to go, this girl is upstairs sleeping in bed thinking I'm not serious. Like, I'm so serious. Like, my friend went to go put on her Jordans. I put on my leggings. I was ready to go get in some ass. I don't know who asses I was going to go get in, but I was going to check every place where I knew he was going to be at to go get in somebody's ass. Shit, I didn't care. I didn't care. So as time passing by, as we were waiting for that friend to come downstairs and her ass was in bed, my anger calms down. And once my anger calms down, I'm not really heated about it no more. I'm upset. I'm not mad. I'm not mad no more. I'm not frustrated. I'm not ready to go get an ass. I'm just upset at this point. I'm just upset. So I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, damn. Wow, this man's really out here playing me. Like, wow, that shit crazy. I ain't never felt this before. Like, that's crazy, bruh. I got played? What? I'm over here getting played? So, I go to bed that night. I just went to bed. Woke up with it heavy on my mind. And so, I'm texting him next day or whatever. He ain't replying back to me. So, at this time, it's February 14th. Valentine's Day, y'all. I think that's what Valentine's Day is. I think February 14th, y'all. You would think, a female answering his phone would be the last straw, right? Right. You would think that would have been the last straw. But it wasn't. The last straw was February 14th. So we had these candygrams going on in school, at school or whatever. You can get you a candygram, rose, and whatnot. And so I just knew I was gonna get a little candygram or rose because that's who I was fucking with at the time and shit. At that time, I thought I was the only one he was fucking with. So this time, I thought I was gonna give me a little candygram. I'm walking down to the basketball court or whatever, and I just was looking cute that day. Just looking cute. It was Valentine's Day. Why not look cute? And my brother Rome was down there at the basketball court chilling. And as I'm walking up, I see him give a rose to a female and a rose to another female. And I stop and I'm looking like, let me hold on. My glasses a little dirty, but did I just see you give this rose to just these bitches right here? Now at this point, they're not females anymore. They're bitches. To these bitches right here. And I walk up to him. I said, what is this? What is this? Like, I wanted to get so loud. I said, what is this? He's like, what you mean? Your stuff upstairs in the room. And then I'm just like, and let me remind you, the girls are like back here. And we're like right over here. So they're like right here. And we're back here talking. So I guess they were looking at us. They were looking at us arguing or whatever. And I'm just like, so why you giving these females roses? Where mine's at? Go get mine. Where my it? Where's it, nigga? Where is my stuff that you so happen to got me? And so he said he's gonna give them to me at the end of the day because he had to go do whatever class or whatever. And so that shit hurt my feelings, y'all. I didn't get a rose, y'all. That shit hurt my feelings. So as I get done talking to him, the girls walk by me. I heard a giggle. And I don't know, every time I hear a giggle, I especially when I get done out of a situation, I be like, they laughing at me? Oh, they laughing at me? They laughing at me? But this time, and most of the times I'm wrong about that, but this time I was right. They was giggling at me. And then the girls say, oh, he didn't give you a rose?
Oh my God.
Y'all. y'all. At that moment right there, I about lost my religion. I about lost my religion. I about lost my glasses. I about lost my life. I just about lost everything I goddamn owned. To be honest with you. Because at that moment right there, that was disrespect. And you made me look stupid. You made me look stupid in front of some females that I don't even know. And so at that point, I'm mad. I'm crying. I'm not like bawling. Oh my God. They told me he didn't get a rose. He didn't give me a rose. Oh my God. I wasn't bawling. Tears were welting up. And I walked over to my brother, Rome. He said, what's wrong? I just looked at him. I just looked at him. I couldn't say nothing. I just looked at him. And he gave me a hug. And I started crying. And then, y'all, after that situation, it was over. He was canceled. Canceled. He was canceled after that. Nobody don't make me cry. And if you made me cry, you had a special place in my heart. But no, he was canceled after that. And then although he was canceled after that, in that moment, that's when shit was like really canceled. But we talked the day after. And I explained to him, I was like, you hurt my feelings, you know, what's up with it? With giving these females roses and stuff. And then I remind you, I still haven't got my roses, flowers, whatever the hell else. I still haven't got them to this damn day, but it's cool. It's cool. Don't really care. But after that moment, I've been putting up with the bullshit fuckboyness since September, October, November, December, January, February. So I give it about February, maybe a little into March, off and on. Nothing serious, nothing like it was before. Just, you know, whatever. But, you know, that is my F-boy story. Y'all, he played me good. I ain't gonna lie, shoot. He played me real good. Real good. Talk that sweet shit, you know. Flattery, I guess flattery gets you everywhere, and ain't got what he wanted. So, you know, it was whatever. But, you know, you learn from things like this. Bet you won't happen again, though. But y'all, stay smart. Stay fuckboy free. It'll make your skin glow. It'll make you glow. You see that highlight? You see that brown skin? Pretty brown skin. You see that? But yeah, you know. But thank you guys for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you guys want more story times, I have plenty of them. They're all crazy. They're all just me being extra, being dumb, or just being me.